Welcome to my channel. This is Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK. On this channel, we talk about my real estate endeavors. We also have the top real estate producers and the top entrepreneurs in the country. Be sure to click the link below with Justin P with his Support Black Colleges marketing course. Also with Jason White's Crack the Code affiliate link, click that below as well. Also to support the channel, Webull, M1 Finance, Chase, Discover, Robinhood, and Public, a stock trading app. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Real Estate Guru PK signing out. How you doing? Welcome to another episode.
What's up? Thank y'all for having me.
We got a special event planner.
Cammb.
So you're originally from Third Ward, born and raised.
Born and raised.
What do you think about regentrification?
I think it's good when it's for us, when it's really our people. We're moving out and coming back and redeveloping our neighborhoods. When outsiders come and do it, it's like, okay, and push us out, you know. But I love seeing my community grow. I love it. I love seeing new opportunities, new people come in. As long as the culture stays intact, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
And I don't think people know, like, you're really, got a lot of big connects behind the scenes, and you connect a lot of dots. How did you develop such a high level network?
Work, really just grinding, putting in the time and really strategizing, going out of town. I started doing PR. I had to find my way. So I started doing PR. Then I went and found my lane in doing activations and events. And I was like, okay, this is the vibe. And I think people are kind of tired of the club environment in a sense. So it's just a new lane.
So as an event planner, like if I wanted to come to you to throw an event, how does that work? What would you do?
So you would schedule a consultation.
Okay.
We'll do an evaluation of your brand, what your idea of the event is going to be, and then we go from there. Then we talk about budget as well, because a lot of the events, it's not cheap. Doing event planning, especially activations, for corporate clients, in a sense, it's not, when you have to fabricate concepts and really turn nothing into something, it's not a cheap process. Just like everything in the economy is kind of going up, our vendors and our materials, they're going up as well.
So what would you say is like the minimum budget you could work with?
Realistically, a top tier event, like $5K.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not.
That's how much you charge, or that's including booking the event, or that's just how much you charge?
No, that's for just like a small activation level, like event.
Okay.
Like that's the budget for the actual event, not the actual services.
Okay.
That's on a smaller level if you're doing like a one night type thing. But if you're doing like a major concept, really a good 50,000. If you're doing like a major festival level or conference level event, if you're doing an album activation, 30, it goes up by that. And it also depends on what concepts, what are we developing, what do we have to actually visualize and bring to life. If you want a custom couch, we might have to actually source somebody to build that.
So it's real detail.
Yeah, it's
down
detail.
All the way to the couches.
Yeah, like if that's what we might be recreating a set.
Okay, got it.
And we have to get somebody that can actually
bring it to
life. So yeah.
What if I wanted like a 3-day event and I wanted like 50 and Eric Thomas, like headliners?
booking fees are not light either. So honestly, that goes back into network and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So value your relationships, and some of these people might just do the event for it free, you know. But some booking fees start at $60,000, $30,000 just to book. So you need about a good 250.
250.
If you want to do something nice, maybe 150. That's like high level.
So that's like 3 days.
Yeah,
250.
that's like high level.
Okay.
If you really want to bring out.
How much you think I'll make though? Like if I had like VIP, like a diamond package, like 10,000 for the diamond package, how much you think I'll make?
But we'll have to evaluate. We'll have to look at your numbers and see exactly how much it's gonna cost us to produce the event.
Okay.
How much you actually want to kind of charge people, what value you're bringing to that project or that event, and then you base that around that.
Okay.
So you have to evaluate everything. What's your target? It's a whole process that we go through. So, yeah.
So how? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
How'd you get connected with Earn Your Leisure?
We did a after party at a old club out here. After Market Mondays when they were on tour the first time. And it turned out it was random. We put it together in like 3 days. Another deal it didn't go through because of the timeline. So we was like, okay, let's do a party. Let's spin this off. Let's make something. And I knew somebody on their team, shout out Bam, and we brought it to life. I got connected with the guys. The party was actually a success. Like, we dropped the flyer a day before. Like, a day before the guys announced it, and that was like the promo. Like, we only had maybe 48 hours promo, and we killed it. Like, everybody came out and supported them. And from there, we just have been growing. So it's been a blessing.
So you have like a team that you work with, or is
yeah, I have a team. It's myself. I have a head of lifestyle and promotion. Shout out Space, and I have a COO, Naya. And then I source other people as well for different events to come on board. Usually it's about 6 of us, and we bring the concept to life.
Okay.
It depends, because sometimes some events you don't need a full team. Sometimes it's just like a small gathering, so it's not a full. You might have only 3 people.
Got it. And your top 5 favorite people you worked with?
I'm gonna say EYL, because we have done some great projects together. And it's an honor to be a part of history, because they're creating a new lane. I've never seen nothing like the platform that they've created. I've never seen people want to learn about finance, about stocks, and about investing. And going to InvestFest, seeing that it's all of us in the room. It's 14,000, 20,000 people. They're not rappers. So that's an honor, being a part and being able to create with them. Working with Lil Jeremy and the 300 team, that was an honor as well. 300 is a legendary label, distribution company ran by some great people in the music industry. So that's an honor. Also working with Dolph Land, being able to be a part of that project and create something for his legacy. He was a great artist. He did a lot of great things for this community. So that was a blessing to be able to be a part of. And I also work with St. John's downtown. I do a breast cancer event partnered with Amazing 102 and Bread of Life. That's one of my projects I love. That's 4. And the 5th would probably be, I'm working on some things right now, and I think that's going to be, it's going to be the big one. So we'll come back to that.
So you went to InvestFest this year?
I did not go to InvestFest this year.
Oh, okay.
Something came up in my family, but last year I did go, and it was a great event. I was honored to be a part of the VIP night, and so I also work with Duce as well. So I was a part of the VIP night, structuring that whole situation, conceptualizing that event and bringing it to life. So it was really dope being able to see. We thought it was going to be maybe 1,500 people. I think the VIP night, it was like at least through the door, 3,000 to 4,000 people for VIP.
Wow,
night.
and that VIP ticket, it was like 1,000? I forgot.
Yeah.
You talking about this year or last year?
Last year.
Yeah, last year was like 1,000.
Yeah.
This year was 2,500.
Yeah, this year, yeah. Something came up. I definitely had access, but it looked great, and the guys are killing it. I can't wait for next year, and we got some things planned always on the horizon. So.
Have you ever had to fire anybody?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. I haven't had to fire anybody, but I've had to outgrow. I'll say that.
A nice way to say you fired somebody.
I've had to outgrow a couple people.
You seem like real chill, like, like...
Yeah, I'm nice.
You nice?
Until I don't have to be. So, I'm about my business. So
yeah, I see that.
As long as we can get the job done until it's not, then we have to talk differently.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah, I'm very chill though.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
A serial just entrepreneur, just killing everything on my list. That's a question that I feel like I just want to be able to achieve my goals on my vision board. That's all I'll say. Actually, this is my city, so I want to own some things, run the city in a sense, but that's another conversation for another day.
Okay.
So if someone wants to be an event planner, what tips and advice would you give them for someone that doesn't have a clue what to do? Yeah.
Don't try to do it all by yourself. There is no I in team, and that's the biggest thing. Creatively, being an event planner, you have to figure out what lane you want to be in, what's your target market, and I feel like that's the biggest thing first. But don't try to do it by yourself, because you cannot put a whole event together for 1,000, 3,000 people by yourself.
And the networking too, right?
Yeah, and networking is like a really big thing too. Going to be able to get deals and going to be able to target. That goes back to targeting your market. Being able to get those deals and those projects.
Okay, so you've taken trips by yourself, like, I'm gonna just go on this flight by myself, make these connections. You're not letting anything hold you back.
I was 19, flying by myself, like wherever, just to go. I knew I would go to cities and like type in what's the hottest event going on and like network from there. And I've had mentors over the years as well. Through that, I've gained some very inspirational people, some people that have helped me along the way. And I've also I've been mentored. mentored, and I have people in my family that have given me game. So I've been able to take that and kind of develop it and create my own lane from it. So
How your parents feel about your success?
They're proud of me. I think that when you're creating something new, it's always a shaky relationship in a sense. I think they're very proud of me, but I also think that, our parents, they're used to getting up, going to work every day. That's how they make their money. So being an entrepreneur, creating your own lane, from events, bookings, PR, I do that as well. You have to, I have to make them believe. If that makes sense.
Was they pushing you towards college?
Yes. So I went to college. I went to college for business marketing and communications, Lamar University and University of Houston downtown. And I honestly closed, I did my first big event with a corporate client, and when I did that event, I told myself, hey, I can do this full time. I seen that, okay, this is the way to go. I know that I'm on the right path, because before I was throwing underground shows. So I started in music, doing A&R. I'm a part of the Grammys Recording Academy as well. And I've seen that passion in music for artists, developing, bringing female artists and real music back. Doing those shows, I was like, okay, I can create my own events. I think I can do this for other people. And when I did that, I was like, okay, cool. Closed my first deal. It's like, okay, I can build something out of this.
What was your biggest check you made?
That's a question. That's pending. I feel like.
Oh, that's pending? Oh, okay, that's cool. I feel that.
I got it.
Was it more than 6 figures?
I have not hit that mark. I've hit the mark of that in a year.
A year, okay.
But having a client giving me a 6-figure project, it's coming soon.
It's coming soon. It's probably gonna be me.
And look, you never know. Speaking into existence. Yeah.
So did you feel like you only went to school because that's what your parents wanted? It's not necessarily what you wanted.
Yeah. I'm kind of mixed about it. I think I kind of wanted to go, but at the same time, it was partially my parents. And then my grandmother had passed away around the time that I was graduating. So that really took an impact. And I told her I'm going to go to school. So I think that was a major part of it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was a major part of it.
Okay. So you don't got time for dudes.
Yeah. I work a lot. I feel like right now my mind is really on my money and really building my company, building my empire.
What would a dude need to do to get you on a date? What would he need to do to convince you to go on a date? Or you don't got time for a date either?
I can have friends,
Okay.
people. It gotta make sense. You can't be a liability. You have to be an asset.
Okay.
We're only accepting assets. Being able to grow and really having a good head and want to build an empire. That's what I'm on. I'm on some take over the world, king and queen type vibe. So if we can't give that, I don't really want it. And respect overall, because these dudes these days are very disrespectful. So it's I'm at you got to really bring something heavy to the table, because I know my value and I know what I'm bringing.
Okay. As a woman in business, do you feel like sometimes you have to make very clear what your boundaries are, as far as we're working together and don't
Yes.
Like, I feel like guys flirt a lot, or they try to push it to that.
Yeah.
So do you find yourself having to like be like, wait, hold up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So working in the influencer field and also the music game.
Nightlife too.
Nightlife too.
Yeah.
I meet all kind of characters, and a lot of times I'm the only woman in the room.
Oh, wow.
I'm the only woman at the table. So that already is pressure. So I try to just, really stand my ground, because that's not the focus. And one thing I've learned, men, they'll respect you more if, that's not the way if that you go, so it's always crazy, because I'm always usually the only woman. So I really have to stand my ground and really just like let people know, like, no. And I never like really show up with anybody either. So, I'm just on some independent vibes.
I love your vibe. You have like a really nice, soft energy. Do you feel like guys could also take that as flirting, even though that's just who you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think guys take it as flirting all the time.
Or like you blushing or being shy.
Yeah.
But it's just who you are.
That's just my character, So I think, they take the nice, sweet side and they try to play with it, and they realize, oh no, she kind of like, but yeah, that goes back to kind of networking. Like, I don't judge people. Like, I try to put myself in everybody's shoes and not look at
what they got on.
Yeah, what they got on or what they're going through. So I think sometimes people take that a different type of way, and especially guys, like, I'm just being nice, you cool. Like, it's not even that.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
So you don't. So basically, what you're saying, it takes a special type of guy to be with you.
Special type of guy, somebody that's, a man of God, a man of faith, that was raised right, respectable, and like I said, somebody that I can grow with. I know that everybody ain't perfect, so I'm willing to like grow with you and learn from you. You learn from me, and we kind of build together. Because I'm on some takeover. This is my city. Like, I'm born and raised here. And when I say that, I mean that. So it's like, take over this city and let's go to the next city and take that over too.
Who you want to work with?
That's a good question. Ooh, I haven't thought about that right now. Because celebrity-wise,
it don't matter. It could be a basketball player, regular person.
Mario.
I want to work with, like, honestly, like South by Southwest. That would be a big project for me. It's not even a person. It's just the vibe, being able to construct an event or activation for them. I think that would be dope.
What if you got like the Olympics?
That would be dope.
That'd be dope. That'd be super dope.
Hopefully I can get to that.
We supposed to get it real soon, right? We supposed to get it?
I know that they were in bids. They were talking about it. And it's coming up too. So, I don't know. But
what about the All-Star game with Super Bowl?
All-Star? I can do All-Star. I actually was able to be a part of the McDonald's All-Star last year. So having a project like that would be dope as well.
Okay.
Because I'm all about testing my creativity right now. So I don't want to be just an event planner. I don't want to be labeled as that. I want to be able to show my talents as a creative branding and marketing genius, if that makes sense. And music-wise, I want to really build a superstar.
Would you run a record label?
Not run one, but I would work for one. I would
Okay.
love to like marketing or branding for a label with, talent or A&R too.
What about being a manager?
I can do it. It just has to be the right artist, and it really has to be somebody that I believe in. Because I feel like right now we're missing real music. So once that come back, I feel like I can dip back into the music.
Okay.
Get back to the music. I feel like it's been a lot of bubblegum music being put out.
Ugh.
And, we kind of tired of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. It's 2:49.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Tell them where to find you at if they want to plan an event.
You can go to www.urbanglimpse.com. You can email me at info@urbanglimpse.com and Instagram urban_glimpse. And you can find like the booking information and everything there as well. So, yeah. Thank y'all for having me. And thank y'all for coming to the MG event because that's where we met, the real estate networking event. So thank y'all. I love what y'all are doing here. I've been seeing you going crazy with your creative branding. And I've been watching your podcast as well and real estate and everything that y'all have going. So keep going because right now this is the year for us to bet on ourselves.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.